Friday, January the 19th, 8:35 a.m. Night before last, we was down to 6 below here. It ain't been 6 below here many times, boys and girls, in the last 200 years, probably. Forecast low the next couple of nights is going to be about 0. A lot of wrecks on the roads this morning, freezing rain, black ice, light snow right now. You know, we've lost this country. It's going to be gone. 4 more years of this idiot in the White House, it will be gone. I want you to think about this. This is the craziest thing I've ever seen, and the world gets to see this bullshit for the United States of America. California, they're having to lock up damn socks and underwear. Think about that shit. Smash and grabs happening in broad daylight. We don't have any work ethic in this country. We don't have any. We're not even teaching our kids right and wrong anymore, evidently. What's next? They gonna lock up bottled water? Gavin Newsom is the governor of California, and that's the shit happening. Oh, and it's in San Francisco. You know who lives in San Francisco? Oh, your first woman Speaker of the House. She's been a representative for eons, and I want you to look at the shape that city's in. San Francisco is closing businesses left and right. People are leaving California in droves. It's pathetic. There's some cities in the Northeast got problems too. There's some cities in the North, Midwest that's got some problems. There's some cities run by liberals in the South that's got problems. So now they're stealing socks and underwear. And everybody has to pay for that shit, okay? You're paying for it. They've even got insurance companies that are not even going to write policies for businesses in California. How about that shit? Yeah, Nancy Pelosi, she's got something to be proud of, don't she? She's so out of touch, okay? She is so out of touch, she don't even know where California is. She don't know what's going on in her own home city, and she's not done a damn thing to try to fix anything. Biden has never been to the border. Kamala Harris has never been to the border. She's not been to the Texas border where all this crossing's going on. She's scared. I'm scared Trump's going to get reelected. Well, she's the border czar. She's scared to go down to the border. Why is that? It's called chicken shit. We've got a chicken shit president, a chicken shit vice president, okay? And hey, everybody's going to starve to death, okay? Your style of living ain't what it was. All right. They done had prices out for groceries for a family of 4. Hey, they're probably not eating high on the hog, okay? For what? $15,000 a year? $15,000 a year just to feed a family of 4 in this country? Go back 4 years, 3 years, what did it cost? And just what's being reduced in the stores for prices. You know, you got this clown Biden, oh, inflation's going down. Well, the damn prices ain't went down. They won't go down. That's the way this shit goes. When you get something, the price, they don't drop the price. You may see some gas prices fluctuate a little bit coming down, but you ain't going to see many of your groceries, your processed foods. They'll only hold their own or go up, depending. And then you got this clown Fannie Willis. You know, I always said, you give a nut job enough time, they'll hang themselves. Well, she's hung herself, okay? She's exposed for what she's tried to do. And you know, these visits by this prosecutor going to the White House, you know, this judge ought to be, that's what he ought to be concerned about, okay? This is a political conspiracy against Donald Trump. It's obvious. They've done look at their receipts. What's he doing in the White House working for the state of Georgia? Where's this governor of Georgia declaring an emergency session of the state legislature and get this Fani Willis in front of them and start asking her questions? This is Georgia taxpayer money. Part of it's even subsidized by the federal government. Crickets out of that governor. What does that tell you? He's afraid. He's afraid. What a bunch of bullshit. What a big bunch of shit. And all the cases are like this. They're all like this. Look, if Trump was such a bad fella, you had this special prosecutor, special counsel that shook Trump down for what? For 18 months to 2 years. They never even found a damn parking ticket he hadn't paid. You know, usually if you're a bad person, you just don't do one bad thing. You know, you're habitually doing things bad. Okay? That's how human behavior works. You know, a thief usually just don't go steal once, do they? So yeah, vote Trump. We can't take 4 more years of this idiot, okay? We just can't do it. And these poor people of Texas are having to put up with all this bullshit crossing the border. And who's feeding them people? Oh, guess who's feeding them people? You got that figured out yet? Do you want to subsidize illegal immigrants in this country? That's what you're doing. So we're subsidizing them, paying for their cell phones, where they live, what they eat, what they wear. Oh, and we're sending all this money to Ukraine and other places. We need to be taking care of ourselves. Make America great again, yeah. Well, 4 more years of Biden, it'll be done for, okay? Done. There is a point of no return, and we did have the fall of the Roman Empire. That's a fact. And maybe this is what they want to do. Turn this country into nothing but a shithole, okay? Because it's going there in a fast way. And I live in rural Tennessee, and I see this. No work ethic. We don't have any manners. We don't teach our kids right and wrong. We're not locking up the convicts. Make them do their time. Try to rehabilitate them. Do whatever. It's just pure sickening. And this is not isolated, what I'm talking about, okay? This is not something that just happens every blue moon. This shit's happening regular. Joe Biden never run shit in his life. Kamala Harris never run jack. And it shows. And by the way, during these holidays, where were them two people? I might have missed it, but did they go visit any of our troops anywhere? They don't give a rat's ass about nothing but themselves. When you go to the poll, you vote, you better be thinking about yourself. That's what you better be thinking about. Think about yourself. Pick the person you think is going to help you. Well, I know who I'm picking. There ain't a doubt in my mind. I'm going to pick the person that's got common sense. A person that's run things, a person that knows how to manage money, and a person that's got the big picture in this country. Not some clown that can't even find his way off a stage and can't put 2 sentences together. And by the way, he was like this all along. You know, he only ran for president about 5 times. Well, if he was such a damn smart son of a bitch, why wasn't he voted in sooner than now? He only got brilliant when he turned what, 78 years old? Yeah, right. He's low IQ and he always has been. Yeah. Vote Trump.